we are.
Let's go.
Hello to all our viewers, which is 0. We'll get it in the reruns. So we are going to be doing Norsica. For all of you who are not familiar, this is something that I came up with in my twisted mind. It is D&D, but I will be torturing you with animals this time around. So we are going to begin here in a moment. Everybody here have their character sheets and everything ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Cool. So we begin. It is a crisp autumn morning at Shrewsbury Abbey. The sun rises and rays of light begin gently to kiss the trees that have already begun to change colors. An earthy aroma can be smelt from a combination of dead leaves already fallen and colossal mushrooms that pepper the landscape. Aside from the scent of fungi, smoke and wood fires and fresh baking can be sensed around the countryside, as the inhabitants has wakened long before the dawn, preparing for the annual fall festival, Samhain. As the morning sun rises higher and higher, so does the bustling of town folk, excitedly preparing for the celebration to come. Runt! You arrived You arrived at Shrewsbury late last night, finding lodging at a local tavern, the Lamb's Tail. You prepare to head downstairs for a country breakfast of eggs or whatever else the innkeeper is offering before continuing east on your journey. As you descend down the flight of stairs, you are greeted by a commotion as the tavern is almost at full capacity. You see the stocky sheep behind the counter pouring ale, hastily taking orders and belting orders to the unfortunate cook in the back.
My anxiety kicks in.
Right. I intended that. What you doing?
Eggs? Can I get a couple eggs?
You going up to the innkeeper to tell him that?
Yeah.
He's running around. He's like, sure, I got you. I'll get you eggs. You gonna go have a seat or something?
Right. Am I gonna what?
Go have a seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a seat. I'm gonna go sit down at the comfiest looking wooden bench.
There is one of them.
Then that's the one. I'll take it.
It's the only one. You sit down, and I'm gonna have fun with this here in a minute. All right.
If I get a splinter in my butt,
I'm going to have you do a Constitution saving throw.
To sit down.
Okay. As you sit down, you are approached by a slightly more pleasant sheep who appears to be the hostess. As she approaches,
hello there, Derry. What can I do you for?
I just asked the guy for eggs.
All those eggs will be up there in a minute. Isn't there voice coming through in there?
Yeah.
Those eggs will be there for a minute. What brings you around the town?
Oh, I'm just passing through. You know, I'm going to the library.
Oh, dear. Well, if you're here at the library, I definitely recommend it. But definitely where you take some time to see the fall festival while you're in town before you head on.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Everything from cider to pumpkins, apples, and whatnot. Well, it's definitely worth the stay if you're just passing through town.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks.
as she finishes talking, she begins to walk her way. Oh, sorry. As she continued. By the way, did that voice come through? I cannot hear myself.
You sounded great. But whenever Runt was talking, it was also feeding back a bit. But
was it?
Like,
okay.
I could hear myself as me, and then myself as you, which was great.
Okay. I downloaded the voice mod, so if I sounded like an old lady, then yes,
that was my
great
goal.
Okay, perfect.
But it didn't sound great when other people were talking.
Do you know how to turn that off?
I have no idea.
Okay, the
Maybe
reverb.
putting in-ears on, maybe?
What's that?
Like headphones on, maybe?
I can
Maybe through your
try.
speakers.
See, because I have that.
Mhm.
And that, so let me see. Let me give this a shot. Intermission.
Intermission.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to
I'll
the
go to the
lobby.
lobby. Let's all go
Let's
to the
all go to the
lobby
lobby
and get a
and get
bucket of
some
popcorn. I don't actually know all the words to that song.
That-
I just
that was it.
vaguely know the reference.
That's a good thing. It doesn't feel good to know all the words.
Right.
All right, how's it going now?
Oh, yeah.
Better?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
How does it sound to you?
I think it sounds pretty good. I can hear you
Heck
guys.
yeah. Try the voice mod.
I'm going to try voice mod then.
Hello there, dearies. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah.
but can I hear me?
Nope.
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
There we go.
Success.
That works.
Nat
All right.
20.
Well, let's get the show on the road. There you blue there, shows.
Okay, now I am back. So you enjoy your breakfast. After a few minutes, your eggs are brought to you. What are you doing while you're eating?
I'm just kind of looking around. I'm, kind of getting a feel for the culture of the town. Just trying to decide if I want to stay for the festival or, should I stay or should I go now?
Well, give me a perception check.
Oh, it's so good. 21.
21. All
He
right.
sees
As
all
you
the
are
things.
sitting there, turn this. Okay. As you're sitting there, you see a few of the people who are sitting around the tavern, locals and whatnot, looking over in your direction. They seem to be mumbling about themselves, talking about the outsiders that have made their way to the area, looking over their shoulder at you. I just lost the screen here. Here I am. I'm back. There we go. Looking over their shoulder, glancing at you. They talk about all the outsiders that have made their way into this nice town and whatnot. Just so you should know, yeah, they're racist.
That's okay.
Wolverines are not a normal thing, by the way. He's a Wolverine for all our viewers.
I'm a Wolverine, and I'm assuming they're not. What are they?
They're
smaller?
woodchucks.
They're woodchucks.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably frighten them a little bit.
Woodchucks are
basically in
renowned
Ohio.
for yes. Woodchucks are renowned for their racism.
What? Oh, what?
Anyway,
It might not be the kind of place I want to be for very long.
so moving on, we move to Talius. You wake in the same tavern. You wake up from a room specifically designed to accommodate multiple avian folk, being the small owl that you are. Rather than a room full of beds, it's kind of like an attic full of multiple nest-like beds. More like a hostel for birds.
Mhm.
You're pretty much by yourself, with exception to a few really noisy sparrows that are a few nests down the line. You hate Mondays and you hate waking up.
True.
As you're getting your belongings together, you remember the satchel that you were given before arriving in Shrewsbury.
All right. I'll go ahead and quickly claim my things, and I'll go ahead and flutter down to get some breakfast.
All right. As you flutter down, you see the same thing Runt saw, a completely full tavern. There's only one table open, with an open chair. It's already occupied. All the tables are occupied except for a table with a Wolverine sitting at it.
All right, I'll kind of flutter over and do you mind if I sit here?
No, you can sit there.
Thank you. And I'll flutter over and take a seat next to my Wolverine fellow here. So, what brings you to this town?
Library.
I see.
Not here. I'm passing through to a library.
They don't read here.
I mean, that is fair. Where is your final destination, if you don't mind me asking?
The library in Molesburg. Deep Rock? Is it Deep Rock or is it Molesburg?
It is definitely Deep Rock.
It's in Deep Rock, but
Moles
I'm
are not
going to
renowned for their
Molesburg
reading.
next.
That's good to know. I haven't been to Deep Rock. Is it nice? What is exactly like the library like?
Well, I've never been there before. I've only heard about it, and I was like, "Oh wow, I got to go to that library." So I am. It's not a very good story. What are you doing in Shrewsbury?
Well, I was told that I should come here. I mean, it sounds a bit trite, I know, but that is why I'm here.
Hey, I mean, we've all got to have reasons, right?
Yeah? I mean, I know it sounds a bit weird, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think.
No.
You know, when you can fly, it's easy to go wherever you like.
All right. Oh,
My kid is joining us. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, that one just really took me by surprise.
I know him.
What's your name?
My name would be Talius. How about yours?
Oh, nice to meet you, Talius. My name's Logan, but people just call me Runt.
Well, which would you prefer to be called?
Sorry, what?
Which would you prefer to be called?
Oh, you can call me Runt.
All right. Well, it's nice to meet you, Runt.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Talius.
I'll kind of put a wing up and just see if I can get attention to get some breakfast.
Oh, she runs over.
Oh, Lord, see, I'd be having company there. Would you be liking some eggs too?
She pauses for a minute.
I could see without being insensitive. I'm sorry.
It's the real reason we all came. The eggs.
I honestly am not exactly sure what would be a fitting meal for a bird that isn't eggs for breakfast.
Anybody that's here for anything other than the eggs is up to no good.
Well, I think it'd be a little bit weirder if a bird started eating eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I heard owl. But in all seriousness, we have a wonderful menu for you, avian folk, grubs and bugs and whatever you fine beaked fellows would be eating.
Oh, would you happen to have a rhinoceros beetle? I heard those were a great delicacy.
I will be searching in the back.
All right.
She leaves in the back to look for a rhinoceros beetle. As we move on. And Hydra, you wake up in a humble visitor's lounge within the Abbey. The brothers here have been most hospitable. As you acclimate yourself to the morning, you get a gentle rap on the door as you just hear a nice knocking.
Hello? Approach the door and I open it. It's like, welcome. Welcome to the visitors' quarters.
Good morning. You see a very small, diminutive brother who's a mouse.
I hope you've enjoyed your stay, that you're
Your studies have been productive?
Well, yes, brother, they have been, but there's always more search to be done.
Oh, of course, of course. Just the Father Abbot wanted me to let you know that we will be serving breakfast here very shortly. And if you are interested, the Fall Festival will be going on here very We'll be going on in the center of town here by noon. If you'd be interested, I know that'll tear you away from your studies, brother.
Oh well, if I find a break in my studies, I shall join you all. If it's what all the other brothers are doing.
Well, we are beginning our Vespers. I don't know if you're interested in that.
Oh yes. I just like all of you. Yes, brother.
All right then. So you go and join them for morning Vespers.
And I'm sorry, what kind of creature is in Hydra?
A sea otter. And Hydra's a sea otter.
Yes. And
He's
Hydra.
visiting.
What's a vesper?
Vesper is when all the monks get together and chant morning prayers and whatnot, or evening prayers. You know the beginning of the Halo theme? Yeah.
That.
All right. Anyways, Mimsy, you've been up since early this morning, baking your apple pies and setting up your kiosk. The local townsfolk have been most pleasant to you, giving you hearty hellos as you walk downtown. On more than a few occasions, the younger, sturdier folk have helped you carry your burdens and most of your heavy lifting. At this point, most of your work is finished. After getting all that together, and a small vole approaches your kiosk confidently. He places a single nut on the table.
Give me my fortune.
Kill it with fire.
I want a fortune. Hey, is this enough money?
Of course. Yes. Look around and make sure if I can see if there's any more money to be made, and maybe get out a sweet small treat. I am a by the way, a true mousy looking monkey. I'm like, here you go, and I hand him just a small sweet treat, a delicacy, not like a pie or anything, and then I look around to see if it looks like he has more money that maybe could be bartered off of him.
Thank you, Auntie.
Give me a perception roll. Or investigation. Your pick. 16. He's very small. Probably not.
Didn't assume so, but looking to see maybe came from somebody who handed him one and might have been counting off more. Or maybe if he returns to somebody that looks like they have a lot more money.
If you had rolled 20, your character would have been like, that squirrel is not real.
And then, just hand over a sweet treat, and I'm just eyeing the market to see where there might be lots of money to be made while handing out goodies.
All right. As you said, are you going to give him his fortune?
Oh, a fortune. I'm sorry. I couldn't tell what you said.
Oh,
that
sorry.
voice was too high pitched.
Fortune.
There we go. I'll accentuate my words better when I have the voice changer on.
Especially that one. That one's just much higher. So I reach in and I pull out a deck of tarot cards. I pull out 2 of them. And I lay them out on the table. Ooh, that is a bad combination. Like, you got the mouse and the hawk.
Oh no!
Be wary of strangers, little one. Today might be a dangerous day to run into new people.
Oh no!
And his eyes just get wide and he runs off, or more like waddles off. Within a few moments, large boar fellow, more like a hog, approaches. He's like, hello, Auntie. You have, can you tell me how my harvest is going to do this next year?
Oh, of course, of course, of course. Yeah. Pull out a couple more cards and lay them out on the table and kind of shake my head and pull out a really long finger, almost half the length of my entire body. And I just pointed, I'm like, it's going to be a very, very good year for you. It's going to be a great year for your harvest. And I shuffle the cards without ever showing them to him back into the deck. And I'm like, oh, it's going to be a great year for you. And I shake my really long finger back at him. I'm like, but you have to start early. And then that's
give me a deception roll at advantage.
18.
Oh, he buys it. He goes and he places 2 silver on your counter. Thank you, Auntie. And he just kind of walks off confidently.
I take the silver and I put them in my very accessible pouch.
All right. You go, then finally, Marks. You're not sure how long you've been traveling since you left home. You've been intentionally avoiding most urban areas. Have you been feeling a bit vulnerable as of late? Sticking to the wilderness, not even lighting a campfire to avoid most undue attention. You finally arrived at the place of your vision. Now all you have to do is find your target. You're on the outskirts of town.
So, like, I'm just paint a picture for me. What am I looking at?
You're looking at a nice, humble little town in an autumn season with tall mushrooms the size of trees. You see an abbey in the distance, and you see a bunch of different people preparing a festival in the center of town. Some people have already had their kiosks set.
I'm going to head towards where the abbey is then.
All right, you're going to head towards the abbey? Cool. As you go through town to get to the abbey, you observe a lot of other rodents actually there going about their business, barely acknowledging your presence. You find their mannerisms a bit odd. Rather than training for combat or scurrying or chittering in the dark, they're enjoying themselves. You see a small rat child stuffing his face with what you assume is a sweet treat and laughing. This brings back flashbacks of your own childhood and, messes you up a little bit. You got to keep going.
Roll for emotional damage.
Yes, you've just taken 1d6 psychic damage. No, just kidding. You're still heading towards the abbey, or?
Absolute. It's the only place I'm going to get intelligent conversation. My character's sure of it.
Give me 1 perception roll.
All right. Let's go.
12. You just see a lot of people. And you see a lot of kiosks, and you see funny-looking people at the kiosks.
I try to hide my disdain and keep moving.
Okay. What exactly are you looking for at the abbey? Oh, by the way, Marks is a rat.
Thank you.
It's true. Yeah, no, I'm just looking for a pious sucker so I can get some information, preferably about my target.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll fast forward a little bit, and you arrive at the outskirts of the abbey, where you see a few monks and brothers going about their day.
All right. Are they doing like chores or anything, or do they look like they're
doing monk stuff?
Praying, doing monk stuff?
Both
like
praying
karate?
and chores.
All right. I will approach them and greet them. Excuse me.
You don't speak common, sir.
Oh, then I will talk in broken, or I'll try to talk them in rat folk, in your Weldish, I believe it was.
Okay, Cool.
Yeah.
And you're saying excuse me like a gentleman?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Give me 1 minute.
Pizza's here.
His
Let's
pizza's
all
around.
go
Oh,
to
you
the
beat me
lobby.
to it.
Let's all go to the lobby
Let's all go to the lobby.
and get some pizza now.
Man, it's gonna be so difficult communicating with Marks.
Or fun.
That's
Fun.
okay.
Shh, he's back. He's back. He's back. Oh, hey. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, now you're muted.
All right, now I'm back.
There you go.
Hey, welcome back.
There we go. What kind of pizza did you get?
Yeah, it's not a pizza. It's a back brace, stuff like that.
Anchovies and pineapple.
It's not anything you can't eat.
You underestimate my power.
So, we discussed that my character speak like broken English, so I'm
Yes.
assuming only like I can only say like key words and
Yes, you
you
can.
know try to create a question mark over my head.
Yes, inflections in your
Okay.
voice. You can do that. I'll allow that, but you can't just hold on a full conversation.
I decide to take on to try to look like a weary traveler. I say food, shelter.
He looks at you. Well, food. They have plenty of food within the village, the tavern, the fair has plenty of food for you.
I think to myself, I'm like greedy ass monks. Do I have any information or description of my target?
You just have the word I sent you.
Okay. I think it would lead me here. It's be really hard to do this without while staying honest. I'm going to fall back and go back to the tavern, see if I can find someone who speaks my language.
Cool. Okay. Gotcha. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. We are now a few hours later at the festival. Most everything since then, it's been a couple hours. Talius, you're going and observing things. Did you go with Runt or you've just been observing? You have been hanging around with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would. I'm sorry. What was the name of the town we're currently in?
Where are you from?
No, that we're currently in.
Shrewsbury.
Oh, okay. Yeah, while observing and stuff like that, I would also just take a look at my scroll to see what exactly. I didn't realize we were here. That was my bad.
Oh, your scroll. Your scroll is a scroll of mage armor.
Ah, okay.
All right, you're gonna need it. No, wait, what?
And then I will, just go ahead and observe around town with.
All right.
With Runt if he's looking for a library, I guess.
You see the festival, and at this point, in Hydra, you've made your way down to the festival as well. After joining in Vespers and having a humble breakfast. Because why not? It's a party. Marks, you found nothing in the tavern.
People barely speak common.
And
I can
Mimsy,
relate.
business is booming right now.
Excellent.
You've made, within the last few minutes, you've made about 20 silver.
I'm very happy. I'm just looking around, constantly searching for kind people who might need help, who might have things to part with.
Marks, give
Exactly.
me
What's up?
Oh,
give me an investigation or a perception roll, your choice.
Perception.
Whatever you think is better.
Perception.
What you get?
13.
13. You see what appears to be a wise woman giving guidance to people from her kiosk.
Oh no. Oh, I wish my character was above this. He's absolutely not. You know what? I'll take a shot at it. I'll approach and speak my native tongue. See what happens. But again, I'm just soft greeting, just hoping at this point.
Mimsy, a rat starts speaking. Why am I narrating this?
Not understanding,
Right?
not understanding the language, but being familiar enough that I know a few words. I say hello back, broken. I'm like, hello. Can I help you? Can I help you is in common, but hello is in Walish or
Wieldish?
Yeah.
Wieldish. Yeah, Wieldish.
so.
My eyes light up.
But that was the only word I speak in
Oh,
Walish.
score! That's enough. It's more than I've gotten. I'm assuming I've been here a few hours.
You have.
I say the word. I say the word oracle once in Broken Common Oracle, and then I say it again in Wieldish. Kind of like I'm asking a question.
Yes. Do you want a treat? And I get him a slice of pie.
Oh, cool! My target's giving me pie.
And I'm like, yes. And I give him a pie, and I'm very, very nervous and cautious, trying to win over some favor.
Oh, I accept it. Humbly bow. So all I have is that word to go off of.
I pull out a card. I pull out a card from the deck. It is very, very specifically the Saint. And I show him the card. I'm like, very, very good future for us.
I just sit there and I have a mouthful of food. I'm assuming, given the circumstances of what set me in this direction, I probably didn't have anything to eat for a while.
Not really.
So I'm just chewing and listening to you intently, pretending I understand.
Picking up on the fact that we don't share a common language that's been established yet, I'm using very broken, simple words to be like, very good future for us.
Now,
Oracle.
Oracle. Now pet me. Got him right where I want him. I look at the cards. Can you give me a description of what the cards you've laid down look like?
So they're tarot cards, hand painted, but instead of the traditional cards, almost all of them are animals.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't have much more of a description of them than that, but they're very clearly tarot cards, not playing cards.
Yeah, no. I gather that. I'm just trying to figure out what my character would see because he can't react to your words.
Right.
So he's gonna look at the cards and make ridiculous assumptions.
The Saint has a halo, glowing positive, warm colors, reds, yellows, warm colors. So.
All right.
The Saint is probably an otter. So it would have an otter on it that has a halo. So for the creature.
Okay. Would have been let's see.
I don't pull out the rat card because the rat card
racist.
it looks like it's a negative card. It looks like it spells doom, and I don't want to pull out a card that spells doom. I picked the card that I pull out for your fortune. And
I'm oh look, it's me.
Whoa.
I'll just my character's just gonna like slide a couple slide a little currency your way. Like put like a copper or something on there.
I push it back. Like, no, you. On me. So.
I'm gonna tell him twice. This festival, like, what's going on around us exactly?
I was just hoping you'd ask. All of you are seeing the same stuff. You have multiple kiosks with food and souvenirs and everything you can imagine. You have games and bards on a stadium. You have multiple fairground games going on. You have a guy who's tossing a coin into a cup. You have dagger throwing. You have pretty much what you can think of. You even have, there's a rumor that there's going to be a greased pig chase. Apple bobbing, your pick. They got everything.
Wait, what is that? What's the implication of a greased pig in this world?
Exactly what it sounds like. It's going to be
like chasing someone out of town, or
no, it's going to be a bunch of, you know what? Rather than tell you straight up, I'll narrate.
I'm like, how does the boar from earlier feel about that?
So exactly, as you guys look for the greased pig chase, you see exactly what it sounds like. A very large, heavy-set hog covered in grease. In reality, this is the size of a 6'5" man covered in grease. And he's going to run around while a bunch of dudes go and secure him. Whoever wins gets the grand prize. Nothing disturbing about this at all.
These people have lost their way.
You wanted to know what a the grease pig chase was. I gave it to you. I thought it was pretty funny. But now,
being a rogue, is there any like criminal? I feel silly asking this because we're in Shrewsbury. I doubt the criminal underworld is all that refined here. Have I seen any markings or anything for CD elements here?
I'm not even going to give you a roll for that one. Nah, yeah, you don't see anything.
I didn't think so.
But you know what? Actually, give me a perception roll.
Man.
Now it's funny you mentioned that.
He's like, would you like to start one? 15.
You know, you do actually see a few shady individuals around town. Clearly strange folk. Kind of lingering in the distance, not actually partaking.
Why not? I'll approach them.
You're going to approach
I'll approach them. I'll approach the shady people. It's like, finally, brothers.
As you begin to approach one of the shadier individuals, you can't even see what species he is. He starts to walk away very quickly.
Did it seem like I alerted him, or did he just like...
He saw as soon as you start approaching him, he just kind of starts looking around, his eyes darting throughout the area as you see, and he sees you get closer, he just kind of leaves. He wants nothing to do with you.
Watching Marks do, I noticed this also.
Give me a perception.
7.
No, you see Marks kind of wander off. You don't know exactly what he's going after.
It was a 7 with a +5.
I ask him what's the hurry in Thieves' Cant.
In Thieves' Cant, he doesn't answer. He just wanders off. Or he not wanders, he leaves. Okay. He leaves. What's the rest of you doing? Are the rest of you partaking in any games? What are you doing right now?
I want to play a game. I want to play a game.
Oh no!
Sorry, my
Yes.
my internet froze for a second. I didn't actually hear if you were talking to me?
Yes, I was saying, what are the rest of you all doing now that you're in town or in the festival? Do you want to play one of the games? I don't think any of you want to play Catch the Greased Up Pig. Maybe you do. There's awards to be had for that, but there's awards to be had for everything else that's less disturbing.
It makes me feel funny.
It's a little too early in the story for this level of romance.
It's
Yeah,
not a voting campaign. There's a greased up.
Are you interested in knife tossing, Runt?
Yeah, I could throw some knives around.
It's a bit of a struggle, but I'll definitely try. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, you've just got feathers, don't you?
Yes, that is a
Yeah.
bit of a struggle.
I mean, I believe in you. I think you could do it. Maybe you can like fly and then throw the knives with your feet.
That is what I was planning to do, but we'll have to see what the targets look like. I can't really fly up and hit my head. It depends on what it looks like above.
Yeah, all right, let's go find out.
All right.
As you approach, there's really no line, but you see an announcer. He's like, come on, come try your skill at throwing the daggers. Come along now. You there, with the hands. You look like you'd be great at throwing these daggers.
Oh, I wonder if he's talking to me.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'll throw some daggers.
All right, you look and you see what's arrayed in front of you is about 7 different targets. You got one that's 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 50 feet, 75 feet, 100 feet, and 150.
That's a lot of feet.
So you're given, it's going to be about 3 silver piece per attempt.
Like per throw?
Yes.
I pay you
Capitalism
3
is
silver
alive.
to throw 1 dagger?
Yes. Well, there's prizes. You get a prize per throw. You get a prize if you hit it,
Well, how much are the prizes?
depending on what you hit.
All right, which one costs equal to or more than 3 silver?
It's a carnival, so none of them.
Well, he kind of looks around. He's like, if you hit anything further than 30 feet away, you're good. You're golden.
Okay, I'll try one.
All right. That is like a spot on Gonzo impression.
Thanks, Rizzo.
All right. So, yep, you're going to try throwing one?
Yeah, I'll try hucking one as hard as I can.
All right. Go for a throw for an attack on that. Like if you're just throwing a knife as a ranged weapon.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Which one were you?
Let's go.
Which one?
We did not specify, and I'm not
Here it is,
gonna just
150.
like use a natural 20 to excuse myself for throwing 100 feet. I'm just gonna say I was aiming at the one beyond 30.
Okay, we'll say you hit the 50-foot one.
Okay.
Easily. You just hits the target. It's impressive. The carnival man, he looks, he's like, all right. And he hands you what looks like a mixture of a bag with some different snacks and treats inside of it.
Oh, all right, cool. Thanks.
Easily worth your 3 silver.
Hey, Talius, you want any of these dried fruits?
Oh, those do look pretty good. Let me try to give it a throw. Sir, am I able to throw this with my foot? Is that allowed?
I'm a very open-minded individual. I'm not going to discriminate. Go ahead and give it a try.
All right. I'm assuming I roll with disadvantage.
No, just roll. What you aiming for, though?
I'd be aiming for the same target that Runt went after. 'Cause
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm not going to do too well. Not that bad. 17. Oh, okay. I was like, just me.
I do not know what happened. I do not know what happened, but that was 100% probably my fault since I'm the one hosting. My bad.
You rolled
My
so
bad,
bad you
y'all.
died on us.
It
My
wasn't that
bad.
bad. It was a 17.
You just killed the narrator. All right. Yeah, you get to say he's impressed. He gives you the same bag of treats and whatnot. And that is the mid-level prize, or the minor prize, actually.
All right, I'll go and try some of the lovely fruits that were in the bag.
All right.
And Hydra is just kind of going through, observing, taking in this whole carnival, as it were.
Okay. All right. Give me a perception.
17. 23.
You definitely see the shady strangers walking around town. You know shady, and they're shady. They're kind of lingering off to the side, kind of watching. They're not doing anything really partaking.
These people, this town has been nice to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just not walk towards these shady individuals, but kind of I forgot the word, but kind of walk near them and kind of try to flank them and get close to them without them noticing me getting close to them.
Give me a. I would say that's a stealth. I'll say that's
my book. Oh, where did I put that? I put it away.
Give me stealth with advantage. You say you're going there just unassumingly as a monk.
With my book and my monk. Get up. Natural 1.
Natural 1.
What? But yep, natural 1.
You get closer and then you trip over your habit. That's a rough habit.
Don't make a habit of that.
Just oh gosh, I'm breaking the habit.
Okay, anyways.
Oh, because it was a habit. Got it.
You're like my new favorite person.
But then I get up and I go, oh crap! I look straight at them too, just so they know that I was looking right at them.
They kind of laugh a little bit and then they just disappear. You see a mixture of different. It's not one particular race or species. You see rats, you see raccoons, you see just a couple of them. Just they wander off. All right. So, what else is going on? What else do you wish to do here while you're in the festival? This is open for everybody now. Besides make money off of people. Mimsy.
Just observing for now.
Okay.
Not feeling safe or comfortable because I've been having issues in my personal life. And now I've seen a rat coming around and asking questions around me and not feeling really safe. So, I'm being extra cautious and giving really positive fortune to all of the big creatures.
Doesn't Hydra see marks?
You know what? Give me a perception roll on that.
Hey,
My
16.
You do see an oddly dressed rat. He is not dressed like he's one of the inhabitants. He's a stranger.
I think
Nonsense. I'm John Cena. You can't see me.
I'm like, oh hey, this guy didn't walk off. He looks like he could have been with this group. So I kind of go towards Marks.
All right, you do that. Marks, you give me a perception roll.
Marks are in Hydra.
No, Marks. How vigilant is he? Do you just walk up
16.
on? Okay, yeah, you see yourself getting approached by an otter in a monk's habit.
Monk's habit. one white eye.
My first thought, oh my god, that fortune teller was right. Remember, I didn't know what he was saying, but he had the card with the religious
And there's
person
just,
on it.
like,
I was like,
the dust coming off of me is making like a halo effect around me.
well, I noticed he's following me. Am I still within eyesight of the person I was following?
No,
Myself.
they're gone.
All
They
right.
made it. You approached them directly, and they made it a point to vamoose.
Did I just like leave the festival altogether then?
No, most definitely not. Give me 1 second. Keep going about.
Oh wow, a fortune teller.
It'd be like that. Given that I'm not having such a good day, I turn around. I'm just going to turn around and confront my follower.
Oh gosh,
gonna-
here we go. It's
gonna be
PvP
like-
and the DM is even here.
Right? Yes.
Everyone
Super
died.
Go time!
Okay, I'm
No,
back. What I miss?
I have a fairly calm. I have a fairly calm demeanor. Like it's not like that. I'll just turn around and then just kind of like turn around and be like, oh goodness, like I'm gonna speak Weldish again. I'm like, oh goodness, I've been looking for someone to help me. I say in my native language.
You know, I've read a lot, but I pick up one or two of the words he said, but just off of like straight chance. And I have no idea what he's saying to me. And I see him with his hands out, and I kind of think, oh, what do these monks do? And I have like a bag of like seed or something. And I give him some seed and kind of give him like a slight confused look.
I grab it, look at it, throw it. I'm like, I say, Oracle, Oracle. I put my arm around him and try to push him towards where I last saw Mimsy.
You know, like, okay. And I say, Oracle. And I kind of guide Marks back towards Mimsy.
All right, Mimsy, you see yourself being approached by the similar rat from earlier and a holy otter.
Hello, and what do I owe what do I owe the pleasure?
This
Is your
rat-
like deck of cards on the table?
Yes.
Yes. Dude.
I grab them and I start going through them until I find the card you had. Like,
And I
Is
just
this
see
your
like
card?
those
It happened.
cards, and I'm like, this is not an oracle. This poor rat has no idea what he's talking about.
Like, nervous. I'm like, yes. I'm like,
my character's just like, look, it came true. You did the thing.
I'm like,
What are you doing to this poor otter? This poor rat.
no, he wanted his fortune. His fortune was the
So you
saint.
pull some
You were the
trick
saint.
card?
Ooh.
I'm sorry?
You pull some trick card on this poor traveling soul?
No, I
What do you think
really
this
want his
festival
fortune.
is? This is a
I really
festival
want
of
his fortune.
harvest and family and coming together, and you're tearing people apart with your misfortunes and your misgivings and your false preaches.
No.
I'm getting kind of worked up.
I can see that. I'm like, no, you're mistaken. I'm just here to give people their fortune and to bring them treats. And I hand you a slice of pie.
You think I want your pie?
Of course.
What kind of pie? What kind of pie is it?
It's apple. It's apple.
Oh, you think I want your pie? Your Western delicacies will not fool me.
I say fight, 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 kiss, 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 but I say it in Sylvan.
I'm looking at him really confused because I recognize that it's not Weldish. It's also not another language that I speak, and I'm like, oh.
You know what, though? You do speak New Albion, though, right?
Yes.
So you would see the relation there.
Okay.
Those two are very similar.
Okay. So
You're like, this is suspect.
right.
Why does he
You're-
want us to kiss?
And I look at him. I'm like, he's telling us he wants us to be friends.
Oh, yes. I believe you now. Yes, completely.
I don't know
and I look
why
over
he
at
brought you
Marx,
to me, but he's saying he wants us to be friends.
and I look over at Marxus. So what are you doing right now, Marxus? After he kind of, you see, like Nimsy's like full on, like kind of understands you.
Given that I don't understand, I don't want to manipulate this conversation too much. But at this point, I am just trying to sow ridiculousness. My character, like one of my character's hobbies is just to, like, kind of practice deception, and he's having no chance hunting an oracle. He suspects it might be this guy, but he doesn't want to go around stabbing the wrong people. So at this point, I'm just like shaking my head, yeah, to whatever you say.
I look over. Do I see any other men of the cloth around me?
You know what? Give me a. Not really. I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. You don't see too many other people of the cloth. Right now, also though, Runton, you see a Wolverine. If the things didn't even get stranger, you see a Wolverine and an owl standing in line behind these two, waiting to get their fortunes told.
And I look at, I turn around, I look at Runt and Tallius and go, you come all this way to one of the largest libraries in all of the land, and you go to this false tongue.
No, I believe actually he's looking for the library. It's not here.
No. We have one of the largest libraries in the land here in Shrewsbury.
Is that true, Runt? I thought you said you were going to Burdock?
Deep Rock. I was going to
Burdock.
Deep Rock. Yeah, man. I had no idea they had a library in Shrewsbury. A library in Shrewsbury. A lying Shrewsbury. Berries.
Like schnozberries.
I didn't know about the berries.
Excuse me. You said there's another library in Deep Rock.
Yeah, there's a big library in Deep Rock, or so I've been told.
What kind of books do they have in this library in Deep Rock?
I don't know. I've never been there, but I want to go there real bad, so I am.
When do you leave?
I don't know. Tomorrow, maybe.
Okay, and Hydra's contemplating. I've been here for a little bit of time here in Shrewsbury, looking at these books, and I'm not really finding too much new. It's all kind of the same old information that I've been going
That's
over.
called propaganda.
Yeah, you said it. You said it. So I'm suddenly interested, very interested in this new this Wolverine character.
All right.
So I said, do you have room in your party for more?
Party?
We were just looking.
You and your friend here, you're traveling together, are you not?
We were just
No,
looking
I
at the
just met
festival.
him this morning over eggs.
Oh, I didn't want to assume anything.
Not
Just
eggs.
because I'm a man of the cloth, I don't assume anything. Feathers and fur.
Well, you can put that one away right now and never bring it back out because that was weird.
Oh, no, I'm just saying you as a friend. Sometimes avian folk and us
Yeah,
mammalia don't really.
We've been palling around today. I'd say we're pals, ish, right? Tallius, am I off base?
I agree. We've been friendly together.
Yeah,
We
we're
won prizes.
friendly. We won baskets for throwing daggers. I mean, yeah. If you wanna walk around with us, that's cool. I don't mind that.
Yeah,
Do you want to bring your rat?
I look down. I realize that Marxus and Mimsy are still standing there. I'm like, oh, jeez. Well,
I've pulled out.
Do
a
I
pair
have
of
to?
cards for their fortunes, but I'm waiting
What's
for
that?
them to. I pulled out a pair of cards for their fortunes, but I'm waiting for them to finish their conversation.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. We're probably holding up the line. I see him like fiddling with his cards and like maybe making like a face like he's maybe impatient. I don't know. But
She's
yeah,
definitely not impatient. She wants you guys to distract the sea otter as long as possible.
this angry otter.
I came to get fortunes. Tallius, did you want your fortune? We can get our fortunes, and then we can take the otter and the rat, and we can go walk around
Well,
and throw more daggers. Maybe I don't know.
That sounds
not
like a
really
plan.
with the rat. The rat's here. I think the rat needs to go to the library and study, and maybe go to the tavern and get some food.
What
He
is the
seems
rat
very
in
hungry.
this
There's
study?
still berries around his mouth.
Hello, rat. I feel very rude saying rat. Who are you?
Mox. Voice changes for no reason at all. It's absolutely intentional to mess with you.
Well, hello there, Max. How are you doing? I see that you haven't been getting along too well with this otter, but I'm sure things could get smoothed out. I continue to talk.
I might as well be wearing a name tag that says unaccompanied minor right now. You get a vacant stare out of me.
I look at it, I say, yeah, you know what? This guy's with me. Yep, we're together. And I kind of like pat Marks on the back.
Is he a bit challenged? I don't mean
No,
in a rude way. I'm just curious.
Absolutely.
You know,
That is
we'll
absolutely
find
what I'm
that
going
thing
for.
we'll still find that out.
No, maybe he just doesn't know the language. We don't know this guy. We don't know where he's from.
But he did respond to his name, but that's true. If he doesn't, give me a moment. You see Tallius begin to rub his wings together, and a little murmur begins. And he'll be doing that for a while because wish rolls take 10 minutes. So you guys do what you want.
Of course.
And we just stand there. "Oh, all right.
Well, while they're doing that, can I get my fortune told?
I pull out the first card, and the first card has a picture of a bear with some birds flying around it.
Well, that's got to be good.
And the bear is talking to a bird. And like, this is the birds. This card means friends. It's a card that means friendship. And this card, and it shows a raccoon picking up berries. And I'm like, this is safe travels. These are very good cards for people who are going to travel. You'll be very safe in wherever you go.
You guys, I think I just need to bring you with me. I'm pretty sure that this small, big-eyed, long-fingered person just told me that you're not allowed to leave my side, and we'll all travel safe.
And Hydra just can't believe this. He just fine. You know what? If it helps me on my way, then let's go ahead. But I don't say that out loud. But you can see that clearly.
Maybe your God has opened up a path for you.
Maybe my God has shed some light on the matter.
Maybe. Hey, I'm not a religious kind of guy, so I don't really know what's going on, and I'm not going to pretend to, but I know that that's what you religious types like to hear.
The only word my character got was God, and I'm like, I get a sad face. Mine died in a tree fire.
All right. So I'm going to have one person give me a perception check. Or you know what? Yeah.
Oh, I can do that. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty perceptive. You know what I mean. That's okay if everyone. 16?
16. Yeah, you don't need that too much of a perception. You see from a distance off, but not too far off. You see chaos ensuing as you start hearing yelling and shouting going on from the other end of the festival. As you see people making way to try leaving that area as quickly as possible.
Okay.
My cards disappear back into my pouch real quick.
Okay,
That'll be
I'm gonna
three
go. I'm gonna go towards them.
I
Okay.
okay,
Towards
that'll be 3 silver.
the chaos.
Oh, you're charging him right now?
We're supposed to go together, and I chase him.
I dropped all fours and scurry after.
I'll continue my chant. This
We'll
will-
say that it's.
Okay.
We'll
finish
say
it.
that 10 minutes has gone by. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. As you approach, you struggle as the crowd gets thicker and thicker.
I'm gonna
Running.
Can I pull a cantrip right now.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I'm gonna boom out my voice and just say like, "Make way, men of the abbey coming through!" Just yelling it out. Make way.
Give me an intimidation.
Intimidation.
Otter Inquisition.
Nobody expects.
That's a 7, baby.
The people are in such a chaotic frantic that they don't really pay attention to you. As you listen in, you hear the word bandit being mentioned multiple times. The crowd starts to disperse a little bit and roll for initiative.
Let's go.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Well, I got an 8.
20 the
Wait,
hard way.
Sorry. 14,
Okay.
14, sorry.
Give me a
Might
second.
be.
Who got a 14?
And Hydra.
Okay. What you get, Talius? And Marks. They both disappeared. All right. Well, I will roll for.
I think they're up together.
He stepped away.
Okay, cool. Let me get this map situated really quick.
Oh, look at that. That changed.
I know.
I'm
There we
sorry, Ren.
Mimsy, were you following them?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Okay.
just took off with, and he owes me money.
Sorry, my initiative was in the Roll20 chat. It was 6.
Oh, a 6? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have the initiative down here. And Marks, what'd you roll?
20 the hard way.
20 the hard way? Cool. Let me roll for these guys real quick. And we're ready to go.
I am definitely exposed.
All right. Can you guys all see the screen?
Indeed.
Yes.
What screen?
Okay, the game board. Can you see it?
Roll 20.
If it's in roll 20, yeah. Did you want to share it here for the audience?
Yes, we can. I was about to say.
A third of our audience is me. The other third is my wife.
Yeah, I'm going to share the YouTube video later. I have a bunch of people want to see it when it's finished.
I'll upload it as early, or I'll start the upload tonight, but it should be up tomorrow.
Cool. So, share my screen. Can you see it?
I think
No.
Runt might need
Nope.
to add it to the docket. I don't know though. I don't use Restream.
I mean, so like normally when I share my screen, it pops up and then I activate it and it just goes. I don't have anything popping up right now.
Okay, let me see. Oh, share screen. I can do that. Give me a second. I can actually do it from my end. There we go. It's sharing. Can you see it now?
Wow.
Boom.
Yeah.
She fancy.
Perfect.
That's a little small.
It's a little small. Can I max
I'm
it?
getting rid of all of us.
Okay.
It didn't work.
I-
That sounds not nice.
We're down there.
Is it showing on the screen?
Oh yeah, it's there.
Okay. For anybody who's curious, I made this map from scratch.
Nice.
Ooh, so pretty.
Courtesy of the Incarnate program. All right, so you're starting us off, Marks. What you gonna do? You see up ahead of you, you see a bunch of bandits kind of just doing bandit stuff, tossing tables, tipping barrels, chasing stuff, setting fires.
Are they like
Bandit.
grouped up, or are they just spread out and doing bandit
kinda
things?
They're spread
Okay.
out, as you can see on the map.
Got you. I'll just pull one of my daggers and just throw one, just to get
Are
the
you gonna
party
move up?
started.
You want to move up closer?
Absolutely not.
Okay, cool.
I didn't
go
get to
ahead
play
and
the dagger game earlier, so.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll for it.
Right. 22 to hit,
Most definitely. Roll for damage.
6 damage.
6 damage? All right. Cool. Knife hits its target smack on.
All right, I produce my rapier next, and then probably gonna move towards him now to go, get my dagger back. And that'll end my turn.
Okay, move. Which one are you going after?
The
one that
guy I
you-
threw the dagger at. Just move about halfway, close the distance.
All right. And this guy's going to respond. And he's going to attack you real quick.
Whoop. Out of curiosity, what kind of animals are these?
They're a mixture. The icon shows rats, but they're a mixture of more or less rodents, a raccoon, just different bandits and whatnot.
Okay.
It's discrimination.
Does a 15 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And that's going to do 3 damage.
All right.
The others are still looting, doing their stuff. Cool. And Hydra, you're up.
Hey, I see this. I see that Marx is actually attacking these bandits, and I'm kind of like, oh, surprise, surprise. And I look over and just looking. Runt, are you like also with us, like looking like you're about to attack these people? Just are you getting set?
Oh, yeah. You see me whip out a shield, and I also do you say surprise, surprise out loud?
Kind of. I'm like, oh, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I wince at your racism.
Good. And then the owl. I forgot your name. Sorry. And the
Talius.
name. Talius. Oh, God, I did something. Talius, are you also kind of getting ready to do something?
Yes. It looks like Talius
Okay.
is actually ready for something like this for some reason.
I am going to go ahead and cast Bless on Talius, Runt, and Marks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go ahead and go. That bandstand there, how tall is it?
It's about 3 feet off the ground.
How close can I get to the middle of that bandstand on the ground? Not on top of it, but using it as cover.
3. What's your movement speed?
It's 30, I thought. Yes, 30.
Here's where you can move.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna kind of crouch behind it.
Cool. There we go.
And I'm also, I don't know if I need to say this out loud, but I'm also going to pull out my light crossbow.
Okay.
Just pulling it out, just kind of getting it out.
Readying it. Neat.
Yeah.
All right, then, Runt, you're up. Mimsy, you're on deck.
I would like to move kind of over here to that square.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at this bandit.
Roll for it.
It is in 23.
Definitely hits.
And it's gonna be 7 fiery damage to his bandity face.
What's it going to do?
7.
7? Yeah, describe it.
Oh, yeah, it smacks him right in the skull. And for a moment, it looks like he's breathing fire, but then he stops breathing. And now he's just on fire.
Ooh.
And I panic a little bit because this is the first life I've taken. Oh, my gosh.
All right. And that's your turn?
That's it.
Okay, cool. Mimsy, you're up. Talius, you're on deck.
First, did Marx's weapon attack land?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up behind Marx loosely, closer, but not all the way. And I'm gonna cast Shillelagh, and then I'm just gonna. That's it for my turn.
Cool. All right, Talius, you're up.
All right. Talius is going to go ahead and flutter a little bit closer to, I guess, Mimsy's. Is this supposed to be Mimsy's stall? I'm not sure. Or
It is.
okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and toss a acid splash, like hawking a loogie. I get a dexterity saving throw from this bad boy right here.
What kind of bird is this?
What you gonna? Which one?
The one right here.
Dexterity saving throw. Gotcha.
All right, just barely fails, taking 2 acid damage,
Ouch.
and that'll be Talius.
Cool. Marks, you're back up.
All right. Where am I at? Okay. So after seeing my target go down, I recover my dagger and in a language nobody understands, scream blood for the blood god.
You see
I'm gonna move
Talius
on.
stare at you because he now understands you, but it's very literal. So I just hear like blood, God, blood. Okay, what?
I'm gonna climb onto the bandstand and use my short bow to take aim at the closest one.
All right. Roll for it.
So, 15 hit.
Most definitely.
All right. 5 damage.
5 damage. You hit him, but he's just kind of cursing at you in a language you'd understand.
Run it. What's he saying?
Oh, he's just saying all sorts of things that I'm not going to say, considering I have young family members who are going to be watching this stream later.
All right, I take it personal and end my turn.
But it's in Wieldish. That's the important part. All right, the bandit goes and
The one people who speak my language and I have to murder them. Figures.
Life sure can be rough.
he's going to shoot. By this time, you've gotten the rest of the bandits' attention as they go for cover as well. This guy tries to bum rush you. This one's going to take a hit at you with his crossbow. Does a 4 hit you? Or not a 4 hit you. It's a nat 20, so that's 8 damage.
Actually, you see, actually, a shadow as Talius flutters in the sky. It's a thing little owls have. Let me find it. This here. You have the reputation throughout. I didn't change that word, but to bear misfortune when an opponent rolls a natural 20 on an attack or saving throw, and I can see it. I can use my reaction to turn a 20 into a 1. So actually, he critically fails.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, at level 1?
Yeah, that's a race thing. That's what I get as a little owl.
That is all from the Historia Rulebook for those of you who read it. So yes, I will respect that. Cool.
That's fantastic.
That ends their turn. Now up on deck, we have Hydra starting off, and Runt, you're on deck.
I see the one closest to my new compatriot, who I like. 8. I roll a 15 for damage for my crossbow.
You hit.
Like hit, and then 1d8 plus 5. Oh gosh, I should have pulled it out earlier. My first day, guys.
Oh geez.
Oh geez, man.
Oh gosh. Oh geez.
10.
Yeah. Describe it.
I look up and I see this guy come bum rushing this rat who I've become kind of fond of because and he's about to attack him, and then this shadow crashed right before us, and he looks up, and as he's looking up, I pull my crossbow and I shoot him right through the neck.
Nice. Yeah, you definitely got him. Cool. So Runt, you're up.
I would like to move up to this space right here.
You're
And
there?
I would like to cast Firebolt at that guy right there. It's going to be a 28 to hit.
Most definitely.
4 fiery damage.
Ouch. Yes. You got it. He's still alive, but you definitely hit him.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
that is it.
Mimsy, you're up.
I move up right behind the grandstand. And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to the rat.
All right. Cool.
I love that we're all rallying behind this rat.
Rat.
We don't know what he's
rat,
saying.
rat.
Everyone get behind the foreigner.
We're all foreigners here,
Hey,
man.
all of us.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Were you going to move forward?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I moved right behind the grandstand to take cover.
You're there. All right, Talius, you're up, my friend.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and first go and splash some acid so we can get another dexterity saving throw from this rat right here.
Cool. That would be a 19.
All right. This flash hits the barrel in front of him and does not actually hit him at all. And I'll go and kind of hide behind these tomatoes.
Cool. Marks, you're up again.
All right. You know what? I'm going to use Misty Step to get behind the one closest to me.
Boom, you're there.
Nice.
Let's go.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
That's a bonus action.
That's what I thought.
I'm going to use my rapier to run him through.
Roll for it.
20, the hard way.
It hits.
10 damage.
Describe it.
Teleport behind him and just run him right through from behind, piercing the heart.
Cool. As he goes and slumps to the ground, you hear wings flapping around you as a couple of crows land in your area. And one lands next to Runt. This guy is going to take a shot at Runt with his crossbow. Does a 9 hit you, Runt?
Nope, it sure doesn't.
All right. And does a 16 hit you, Marks?
It unfortunately does.
That's going to do 2 damage.
All right.
As the crow just starts pecking at you. Just starts cursing at you again in Wieldish.
The disrespect is real.
All right. And Hydra, you're up.
So there's a crow right in front of Runt.
Yep.
I have my crossbow, and I forgot to say this last week. I haven't moved. My action was reloading my crossbow. I'm reloading my crossbow, and I'm looking over at that crow looking down, about to peck on Runt. And I roll a 16 for attacking.
Oh, definitely hits.
And then 8.
Describe it.
This black bird, flies down right in front of Runt. I don't know if Runt even sees it, but me kind of saying this, and this guy knows where this library is. I got to protect him, and I shoot my crossbow out, and this cloud of black feathers just explode like Randy Johnson hitting the pigeon.
Nice. All right, cool. Runt, you're up again. Having a crow just blow up in front of you.
I turn to give in Hydra like a quick thumbs up as I rush forward to help Marks. And once I get to that point, I'm going to launch a firebolt at that crow right in front of me.
Go for it.
For 22 to hit.
Definitely.
6 damage.
You see most of his feathers get singed.
And I think about saying something clever, and then I don't because I'm still not used to combat.
I'm just going to cower.
Okay.
Oh.
I want my money. I didn't even pay you, and I want my money back.
Talius, you're up. All right. Runt shot this bad boy with the firebolt, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go and flutter up, spit out another acid splash at him. And another deck save for me, please.
All right, cool. He fails.
All right, taking 3 acid.
Describe it.
All right, no barrel to protect you now. And I spit out the acid towards him as he puffs or corrodes. That sounds disgusting.
Yes.
He melts.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Tallies is there. Marks, you're up again.
All right. So what's the count? How many crows and bandits do we have left?
Nearby you, there's only 2 left. This guy and that guy.
All right. The guy that's by me has been hit already, hasn't he?
Nope.
No? Okay, I'll point to him and I'll cast command. In the best common I can produce, I tell him to grovel. Give me a wisdom save.
I will stop you right there. The
Remember,
language
they
they've
speak-
been,
Yeah, they
they've
speak
been
your language.
cussing. Yeah, they've been cussing at you in Wieldish.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
All right, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Wieldish.
Cool. Does a 10 pass?
Nope.
All right. He just all of a sudden just flops down on his ground with the wings out and his beak on the ground.
As he
And-
drops down, I take cover behind him and end my turn.
All right. This rat's going to make a bum rush for Runt. Yes. What's up?
1 second. I should have this up, so I apologize. I think I have a reactionary thing. Oh, where is it? The Shield of Faith. Let me just read it real fast. I can cast a shimmering field around and surround a creature of my choice within range, granting it 2+ bonus to AC.
Most definitely.
And get out of here, you. And it's I cast Shield of Faith around Runt.
Cool.
Thanks.
That
And it looks like a kelp forest has just erupted around him.
Ah! Ah! What is this?
But it's like a slow motion kind of thing. It doesn't look bad to you. It looks like a slow, just like grassy leaves.
This
Like
is
in a big
confusing and serene. I like
All right.
it though.
Yeah, no, he definitely misses. As he just slashes his scimitar in confusion. All right. Within the end Hydra, it's your turn.
I once again have my handy dandy crossbow out from behind the bandstand, rolling 9 plus. Oh, I got rid of that. 16.
16. Yeah, definitely hits.
10.
10, all right. He doesn't like that at all. And Runt, you're up.
With this guy attacking me, I fly into a fury and I bite him.
Do it.
I probably don't. 6 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
I'm just gnashing my teeth at him viciously.
It's very vicious.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I do.
He's terrified. All right. Mimsy.
I'm gonna make fun of him for missing. I'm gonna cast vicious mockery.
Are you doing vicious mockery on Runt?
No, on the one that attacked Runt.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I was about to say, I was like, man, whose side is this guy on?
Wild card. All right, go for it.
So, wisdom save.
Wisdom save, cool. Does a 13 pass?
13 meets.
Okay. Then he beats. That ends your turn?
No, I'm also gonna move towards the fight.
Cool.
So 30 feet closer.
All right. All right, there you are.
And that ends.
And Talius, you're up.
All right, Talis is going to go ahead and fly, not just straight, but also upwards. So he's going to be 15 feet up. So I want this rat next to Runt to go ahead and make me a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Does a 13 meet?
It meets. Yep. So he feels a small force tug at him upwards, but he's able to resist it.
Okay.
And I stay
Marks,
up in the air. Sorry.
you're up.
All right, and my opponent is still groveling, correct?
He is.
All right, that puts me in state of advantage. I have Bless and Bardic Inspiration, if I remember right.
You do.
Remind me how those work, because I'm about to execute this guy.
Bardic. Go ahead.
I think the bless got canceled out by the Shield of Faith. Did it not?
I don't. Let me see. Let me just read it out for you. I hope not.
Is Shield of Faith concentration?
It's also
Is
a
it?
bonus action, but I didn't. I didn't want to. I don't know if it's a different ability you have.
Mine's a reaction. My Shield of Faith was a reaction.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Bardic
I
Inspiration's
don't
at
see.
1d6.
Yes, it is. I did not realize that. So yes, Bless is gone. I hadn't realized that cancel each other out until right now.
That's fine. That's fine. But what about Bardic Inspiration? Remind me again how I play that. What is it?
Adds 1d6 to your attack roll.
If you miss,
Alright.
so you can actually save it, and if you miss.
So. It's 22 to hit.
Most definitely.
Plus. All right, that's going to be 18 damage altogether.
Oh, describe it.
Instead of I completely throw away finesse, and as he's on his hands and knees groveling, I swing it like an axe and just decapitate him.
Oh yeah, head flies clean off and lands right at the foot of the rat who's been going after Runt. Speaking of which, that rat's going to attack. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
And that ends his turn.
And the shield still should be up for 10 minutes. My shield.
Oh yeah, and Hydra, you're up.
I'm going to shoot towards that rat, but I want to knock it out. I don't want to kill it.
You're going to shoot a crossbow non-lethally?
Yes, that's my intention, and that's my goal. So I'm going to roll.
Describe how you're going to do that.
I'm going to shoot lower half. So I see it's pretty weak, right? This rat is. Should I roll?
Very
I'm going
weak.
to shoot towards its leg or its gut, but not towards its heart or its neck or its head. I should tell you, I just rolled a natural 20 for attack.
I was gonna have you
GG.
roll. Seeing you call the shot, you're gonna have to roll at disadvantage.
Okay, so that's a 20 for that first one. So non-lethal. And the other one's a 3 plus 7, so 10.
Let's see. It misses.
Okay.
I had to check, but yeah, it misses. Sorry, buddy. Oh, right. Runt, you're up.
In my fury, I bite at him. I gotta stop trying that.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Yeah, I'm starting to drool now.
You just spit saliva all over your opponent. It's very uncomforting. Mimsy,
That's
you're
it.
up.
I continue slinging insults at him, making fun of him, walking closer to him, telling him he's a worthless piece of shit attacking this town. And another vicious mockery saving throw. Wisdom.
Does a 7 pass?
That fails.
All right.
5 damage and disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Describe it.
His head just his head explodes from shame.
So is it like in that movie Scanners?
Squeezes his head and falls over.
Boom.
Excuse me. Mental images. All right. All right. So you're out of initiative.
So,
While this
If
is
I
going.
may.
Oh, go ahead.
if I may, one of my cantrips is Spare the Dying.
Yes.
What I would like to do is there any of the bandits or crows that are currently like not blown up or absolutely destroyed?
They are
Definitely.
all piles of feathers.
They're not
Okay,
coming
Definitely
back,
thought he
man.
was like that guy whose head blew up. I want to spare him.
Yeah, no. If they're all blown up, I will not try it.
Head blown up, decapitation, guy that breathed fire before just
Yeah.
his skull remained.
Because my
Yeah.
attempt was to spare the dying and resurrect them and try to have them speak wieldish.
That ship sailed when
what I
Mark's
was trying
over
to-
here. Mark's went and brutally executed Mortal Kombat style that crow that was grovel. I was like, great, you guys have a prisoner. No, you don't.
I was like, that's what I was trying to do non-lethal.
Anyways, so as you guys are fighting, you see more rats and bandits coming in from the distance. But as this continues, as you think there's going to be more fighting, you see a large badger in armor lumber his way in towards the fight as he makes quick work without pretty much effortlessly just decapitates the rest of the bandits that are heading in your direction. As he looks at the carnage you guys have wrecked, he looks down at you. He's like, "You might quick work of these vagabonds. I could use your help. There's more of them over in the Abbey Chapel. Will you follow me?"
All right.
Yeah.
All right. He
I look
introduces
up.
him-
I look up from looting. Just kind of realize everyone else is moving. I'm like, okay.
No time to waste. We have a captain to kill, and with that, we're going to finish up.
Skulls for the skull throw.
Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It'll be a little more the combat will be a little more polished by next time.
No, that was great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
that was fun.
Cool.
I,
Love it.
I saw Eli pointed out that they were seeing all the stats and all the little pop-ups I had on the side
Yeah.
on there.
It's probably better for someone other than you or me because we both pull up character sheet. I mean, I pull up mine, but because I cover the screen and stuff like that, it'd probably be better for like Runt or someone else to have the screen capture. Because they don't have anything blocking the. I don't.
We'll
know
do
what-
that next time.
Yeah.
I
Sounds
think
good.
it's kind of nice for the audience to like maybe see the stats a little bit. And I don't know
Yeah,
about you guys, but it was really small, like in my window.
Yeah, I wasn't.
So I
reading
couldn't
it
really
earlier.
read it,
Yeah.
just based off of like our streaming window. And if like anybody watching can see it, then that's kind of like a bonus for them. But which is where I'm
Yeah.
at.
That's
I
for
don't
people
know
on
if my
Patreon.
opinion is.
Doesn't matter to me.
Anyway,
I mean, I'm going to cower and hide in the middle of a battle anyways, so it doesn't matter.
What
if
does
I know how
stats
close
matter
it
to
is.
me?
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
See.
have a great night.